Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we are going to be taking a look at Franz Rhythm doing a Metallica cover, which they actually did in 2023. So it's December 29th of 2023, so pretty close to the 2-year mark. They're doing Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Huge power ballad from 91, well actually 92 as a single. It came out on Metallica's Black Album, and they put it out as one of the singles, and it did well. So Franz Rhythm is a family band. We've got Franz, the dad, on bass, and actually he's going to sing this song. We've seen a few other Franz Rhythm performances, and he has not sung in the past, on the lead anyway, so looking forward to that. And he's got Char on keys, Chen on guitar, and then Dodds on the drums. They are an impressive band. They tend to go on the softer side with the songs in general, so I'm not surprised that they went with this one for Metallica, but they're always sounding good to our ears. Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we look at this?
I'm just psyched to hear this. I heard other Franz Rhythm songs and been impressed by them. So.
Yeah. Let's check it out, and we'll discuss afterwards.
No matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever missing who we are, and nothing else matters. Never harming myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I see and I find in you, every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know, but I know never offered myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never care for what they say, never care for games they play, never care for what they do, never care for what they know. And I know, yeah. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Always here in Franz Rhythm channel. God bless you.
All right, what'd you think, Adrian?
Well, Franz has a good voice for this song.
Yeah, I think he's got the right timbre for it and everything. He doesn't bite quite as hard as the original. That's okay. He's got good pitch, and I thought he carried out the song really well.
Yeah, he sings this in his own way.
Yeah, I thought overall everybody played really well. Each of their individual parts, really well done. Particularly, I thought that Chen was great on the guitar, going between finger picking and picking.
Yeah, using a pick for the solo. I noticed that.
Yeah, that's right. She was going back and forth. It's funny holding the pick in her mouth. There some of the people that we see using picks and going between, they'll have a whole bunch of picks along the mic stand or something, and then they'll drop them on the floor or something. But you can lose it. It's all a matter of personal taste. The band, I can tell. I mean, they sounded good here. But I can tell that in the 2 years since this went up, that the band has gelled even more than they are here. Like, they're good here. They're together. They're in pretty good shape, Some of the more recent ones that we've looked at, I feel like they've really gotten smoother, more locked in together and stuff like that. This is a really slow song, which can be tricky because it can be harder to do a slow song than a fast song because you're trying to keep that tempo. You got to keep your inner clock in play. And I mean, everybody's pretty much there, but it presents a different challenge, So I thought they did well with that. But I think I would be interested in hearing what it would sound like if they did it today.
Yeah.
I wonder if they might consider redoing it sometime, because I thought this was really good. But I get this sense that it would be even better if they were to recut it right now. I'm curious about that. But overall, yeah, impressive. And it was nice to hear Franz sing.
Yeah, it was just also just the awesome guitar in the beginning is one part that I liked anyway, the beginning and the end.
Yeah, I feel like the guitar in many ways was the highlight. That was because there was a lot going on there that she had to do. Yeah. She was playing throughout, through every note. There were no rest measures for the most part. She was carrying the song in places where other people were out for a little bit, like the beginning, part of the middle, and then at the end.
Did you hear a little bit of overdrive buzz on like the bass or like the other instruments? I thought there was mild distortion all around. It was very mild. It was like the kind of distortion you'd get from overdriving some instruments in a voice.
You know, I think you're right. I think the mix does have a little bit, it feels like the whole mix, yeah, it may be overdriving a little bit. That could be another function of it being a couple of years old, because we don't hear much of that in the more recent videos. You know, they've got their sound pretty well nailed down now.
Yeah, that's true. They got a good sound quality.
I mean, it's like I say, this is 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And we have heard the progress, too, both in their production and in gelling as a band, you know. So I did like this a lot. I was happy to hear it. It sounded good. But knowing what they sound like today, yeah, I would wonder what it would sound like recut. Anyway, that's my thought on it.
Yeah, it sounds like a great way to make it in the music business these days is to form a cover band with your family.
Well, it's not a bad way, and you know, it is a good family activity, I got to tell you. I love it when families get involved, family-wide in something like this. I mean, I know the mom isn't involved. I don't know if there are other siblings, but it's just nice to see this because it's a good bonding situation. And music is good for your brain, you know, in a lot of ways. And it's good for your peace of mind, too, I think so. So kudos to them for that. I really appreciate that. I mean, that's also why we like Mission Souls. Well, folks, what did you think of this? Do you have any particular thoughts on it that you think we didn't touch on? Give your thoughts. If you have other suggestions for us, you can leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.